Hello, fellow humans. Chris here again. So, today, Texas passed a monumental new law in front of the regular session of the 87th legislature. Texas lawmakers passed Senate Bill 8, also known as the Texas Heartbeat Act. And I gotta say, I really think they got this one right. However, I would have taken it a couple steps further. First off, since we all now agree that life begins at conception, and of course, all lives matter, we don't need to do this whole 6 week heartbeat thing for abortions. Just make abortions illegal. Normally people don't know that they're pregnant until 6 weeks anyway. So it's kind of a formality, or it's almost like cheating in a way, to try to use that whole 6 week cover. Just get rid of that. Just call a spade, and let's just make abortion straight up illegal. Period. Um, there might be an issue with Roe v. Wade. There was some Supreme Court case, but we can get that taken care of. Just install a couple more, right wing male types. Hope preferably somebody that has been accused of sexual harassment in the past, because they tend to have a really good track record with these sorts of things. And we can get that taken care of, but um, that's just a formality. You know, if we're gonna go ahead and agree that life begins at a conception, and that all lives matter, it needs to just be illegal across the board, and I mean no exceptions at all, no exceptions for rape, for incest, uh, really anything, even if the mother's life is at risk. Um, can't do it because in the world we live in, you can't put one person's life at risk for the sake of somebody else. You can't threaten the life or end the life of any human if it's to save somebody else. You couldn't force someone to donate a kidney if that was their only kidney they had left, and they would die even if it's going to save somebody else's life. So clearly we can't have abortion for any circumstance ever. There's no exception. There should never be any exception. Again, because life begins at conception, human life, and all lives matter. So, okay, we agree on that. But aside from that, again, since all lives matter, we need to ensure that the mother of the baby gets full benefits, that she could, all the benefits that she could possibly get the moment she becomes pregnant. This would include parental leave, paid maternity leave, as well as for the father if the father is involved. If he's not involved at all, then immediate jailing for not being involved in the life that they helped create. Um, but so full benefits. So that of course it includes full maternity leave with full pay required by the government, funded by the government, and also the fullest free medical care possible. Because again, we want to make sure we preserve human life at all costs. So money is no object. We will give the mother the fullest extent of medical benefits. I think that now that I'm thinking about it, again, since all lives matter, some kind of system where there was something like medical care for all, something like that. Like, I don't know, maybe make it roll off the tongue a little better, but something, medical care for all, something like that. I think would probably be a good idea as well. So yeah, I think that those things would be good. I think that full benefits to the mother for the duration of the pregnancy, and of course the duration of the child's life. Full benefits, probably some kind of check, that they could get every month, some sort of subsidy that would be provided by the government. Again, to ensure that the child is being fully taken care of. Um, School lunches, obviously breakfast, but probably all meals should be provided. Just again, to make sure that because of course the mother is having this child whether she wants to or not, so probably would be fair, as a caring government, who really believes in the sanctity of life, to provide everything that's needed for this life, for both lives, for all the lives in the household, really for everybody, actually, every life. um, Free preschool, free college, free healthcare, free food, free society. I mean, that's goes hand in hand. It's a necessity in this world of all lives mattering. So I really am very proud of Texas for what they've done here. But again, I would definitely take it a few steps further than what they did. But they're off to a good start. I also want to give a plug to prolifewhistleblower.com. So part of this law in Texas not only makes it illegal to have an abortion at 6 weeks, but it also gives you the opportunity to make a quick $10,000 by ratting somebody out for doing that. And so really take a look at prolifewhistleblower.com and do everything you can to report any illegal takings of life. But make sure that it's legitimate. Don't. It's anonymous, so people might be prone to like try to make up fake stories to flood the website or something like that. Something really bad that would maybe ruin the whole point of the website itself, making it less effective at catching these people doing these terrible things. So definitely use it for real cases. Don't make up cases. Like I saw one where someone was talking about a tarantula that had done something accidentally destroyed a spider's web, and a bunch of eggs were killed, or some things about some sexual activities, or I don't know, all kinds of weird, goofy stuff. Definitely don't do anything like that, and don't look on Facebook or even Google, these sort of like fake prolifewhistleblower.com abortion cases. Don't do any of that. Definitely don't want to hurt the website itself, but definitely can get behind this. We need more of this, more taking it farther and farther to the furthest extreme possible. And one other thing that I was just thinking about, since again, we all agree that all lives matter, and that there is no bodily autonomy when it comes to the safety of other lives, and that includes the right to life for that human that was just conceived today, that now has full rights. So you don't have control over your body if it would preclude the health of that new 1-day-old life. So therefore, by the same token, no bodily autonomy for coronavirus vaccines, because not getting your vaccine is actually affecting the lives of other people who are sick or immunocompromised. So clearly, you would agree that you have no bodily autonomy in that case, since women don't have any bodily autonomy for harming other human lives. Makes sense. Makes total sense to me. Definitely can get behind this one. So thank you for checking in on me once again. I will be catching up with you all again very soon. Have a great rest of your day. And remember, don't be afraid to question the consensus.